Alright, it's been about a week later. Was shut out due to the weather. Last Sunday it rained all day, so I couldn't get a chance to come out here. It's mostly been put away. Door shut because the guy across the street's out there working on his car, and then he's mowing the lawn over there. So some privacy, so he doesn't have to see what I'm doing. Installed a second dryer outlet, 4-wire, 35 amp, because that's what I had, with 8 gauge wire with 10 gauge ground, which is legal. You know, the conductors have to carry current the full time, yet the ground only has to carry the current long enough to trip the breaker. So that's why you can get away with a thinner ground. Anyway, if it's wired up correctly, this should be live. These 3 are plugged in. We'll test this one first, and then we'll work our way that way. Water is turned on outside. Replace some washers. New heavy-duty Y, turned off at the moment. Let's turn on the main faucet. Open it. I need to get a new vacuum brake. That leaked. Turn the water on for the sink first. We got some flow. Still air in the line. Any leaks on the drain? Hard to tell. I'm not seeing nothing. I don't think. If I do, it's minor. Here's his garage. I think we're good on that. So this is now chooching. Turn that off. Now, moment of truth. Let's engage the pipe that runs back here. Put most of the stuff back, except where I need access. I'll move this stuff out of the way when I get over there. So, next step is turn on the pipe. That's leaking. Spraying out here. Alright, let me drain the pressure. So let me replace this hose. That's bad. So now there'll be a defective washer. I put a new washer in there. I put one in there, there wasn't one in there. But that seems to have solved the leak now. So that's good. Water shot out everywhere. So no leaks. I'm not hearing nothing. So I guess moment of truth. How did this thing do? Will it work? Nothing. Not plugged in, or here we go. Fill in. Holding water. Nothing's pissing out on the ground. So I gotta get a booster pump out here. This is all the pressure I have. Now she's holding water. That's a good sign. Now we'll come back when it's about ready to turn on. Alright, just about there. Because it still worked for all these years. Something's leaking over here. I see a puddle of water coming this way now. Is it coming from the machine or is it coming from the thing in the back? So I gotta address this. So let me deal with that, figure out what the hell's leaking. Well, it's not coming from the pipe with the hose. I'm thinking maybe it was just a bad cap. See how it's split here? This could have been the problem. When it was filling, it probably sprayed out of this. This has gotten damaged. So replace this, we'll see if that solves it. I'm not seeing any other leaks. This is leaking from the drain hose at the bottom. Maybe that's split. If it's small, I'm just going to leave it. Doesn't seem to affect performance at the moment. Don't think we're losing water. I think it stopped. Looks like it might have stopped. So I think we're good for now. We'll see. So we got a few minutes left still. I'll come back later when it gets ready to drain. Alright, we're draining. Any signs of leakage? Not seeing nothing on the ground. Just smell that light burning. I think we're good so far. Will she spin? Alright, while it's filling, I'm going to check for leaks, so I'll be back. Just was ready to agitate now. So far, no leaks. I think that cap was the issue. Now we're draining. Rinse is quicker than the wash, obviously. You just want to get the soap off. Floaties. I'd say it's a success. This survived. I'm not seeing any more leaks. So now let's move on to the GE, see what I can do about that.